Hey everybody, welcome back to Fortunate Creations, day 5 of the Santa Cloth Challenge. And before you call me out on it, before you say anything, I know I'm wearing the same shirt and my hair's sticking up because I didn't finish yesterday's video till this morning, and I'm not changing my shirt just for aesthetics. So I drew today. Let me give you a little background in case you don't know what we're doing. This tree behind me here, inside each one of these little gift bags is a note that looks like this. Now, what I did was I asked all of my subscribers on a live Coffee with Kim one day to give me a stitch and a color. And they gave me actually 26 of them. So one of these envelopes has 2 in them. But anyway, each day I'm pulling out one of these and I'm going to make a kitchen towel set out of whatever's on this. So in case you missed them, day 1 was the crossed double. And there is the towel, that's the cross double. Day 2 was the lemon peel. And there's the towel made with lemon peel. Day 3 was a front post double. And there's the towel I made with the front post double. Day 4 was a single crochet, and there's a little towel I made with the single crochet. So let's get to day 5 on this. So today is the moss stitch and black. So I've actually started it during my live. So let me tell you what I did. I chained 31, I turned my work, and I started the moss stitch. Now the moss stitch is single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. You just keep going. And then when you turn it around and do the next one, you're single crocheting in the chain spaces from the line below. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. I'm going to keep going with this. I just wanted you to see the progress before I start. The color is black, but it's really hard to do just black. So I'm doing a little bit of purple in there, and then I have a purple scrubby. It looks blue on camera, but it is purple. So back and forth, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, da-da-da-da-da, turn, single crochet in each one of the chain 1 spaces from the row below, da-da-da-da, keep going back and forth. I will meet up with you when I'm ready to do the taper in. All right. All right. So I've gotten pretty far on this. It's looking really good. I like it. So I decided I'm going to show you how I run it up the side instead of changing it every couple of rows. I don't like tucking in ends. I don't like changing colors. So what I do is I leave them attached if I know I'm going to be doing more. And then, so I came to the end of the black yarn row. I just tuck that in, bring this up on the outside, and pull it through. And then once I'm done doing the colors, once I'm done changing the colors, then I'll snip it off and tuck it. But instead of 1, 2, 3, instead of 5 ends, I'll only have the 1. So that's how I do that. And then I'm just finishing the moss stitch here. Chain 1, and I think after I do this, I'm going to start the tapering in. Now, my thought is, boy, it's so hard to see with the black. My thought is, am I going to go with the half double like I do on most of them for the taper in? I think I will. I'm going to go with all black, and I'm going to go with half doubles. But I just wanted you to see how easy it is to carry the yarn along with you. And it may look like it tangles, but when you turn it back around, it untangles. So it's really just an easier way to not have to tuck in all of those ends. I don't know why. It's kind of like most people think of, I don't do windows. Well, I don't do ends. I don't like them. So when I'm doing a project, I try to make as few ends as possible. That just makes finishing a project quicker, easier, tidier. Boy, I really love this. This is really pretty. So let's finish the last row together. And then once again, I'll show you how I bring back up the black color that I've been running up the side. And it really does save on the tucking ends and all of the sewing. And yada yada blah blah blah. I just try to I always try to find an easier way to do things. So if there's an easier way to switch from color to color without cutting it off and tying in an end, I'm going to figure it out, you know. Just like I have to figure out how to crochet with that scrubby yarn because I haven't replaced the needle on my Addi yet. And I want to get this done. So to be totally honest with you, I want to get this done so I can do my housework. But okay, so I'm at the end and it's where I need to bring in the other color. So I do like I normally do at the end, okay? Go into the last. And then instead of using this to draw up the loop, I use the new color to draw up the loop. Make sure this is tucked in there and that comes on the outside. You draw up the loop and that way, wait, let me rephrase that. You go through and you pull up the first loop with it. Sorry about that. I'm not editing that out. Okay, so you draw up the first loop. So the blue color is where it should be, and then you bring in the new color and it goes into the new row just like it should. All right. I'm going to do, well, you know what? I can trim this off right now. And then I'm going to do 2 rows of the black and then start tapering it in with the half doubles. So if you want to stick around while I do that, chain 1. I find that the moss stitch is really easy. However, I don't know that the pattern is pronounced enough to make it worth it. So I don't know that the moss stitch is going to be one of my favorites. It's kind of, I mean, I like how this looks, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I think it would have to be using such drastic contrast in colors in order for me to use it again. So I wouldn't do like all one cloth, one color using the moss stitch. I would just do half doubles or single crochet. That is my druther. I would druther not. Did you ever use that phrase? If I had my druthers. And I think it was just the way back then of saying I'd rather do it this way. Okay, one more row of the moss stitch. And then we're going to, on the way back, we're going to start with 1 row of half doubles, and then I will start tapering it off. So stick around, I'll be back. Okay, so I got it all done. There we go. I did the top a little bit different and I love it. So there we go. And I dug through. Full disclosure, I just did this whole thing. I thought I had clicked the record button and I hadn't. So, okay. So this is the button I'm going to use. You can see it works very nicely with the colors that I chose. Now, let's find the needle and thread it through here. Come on, eyes, do it. I just had it. Like literally when the camera was not on, this went through first shot. There we go. Okay. So again, I took the thread that I'm using, the black thread, I peeled it, and then I'm using that to sew on the button. And I want it to go just like this. So we're going to put the button, yep. There we go. We're going to put the button there. It took me a second to figure out what I had done. Oh, good times. Okay. Again, however you sew your buttons on, it's all up to you. Make sure you leave enough tail in the back so that you can tie the button in a knot when you're done. Nice and tight. Go through it a few times, as many times as your needle will let you fit through the button, because again, kitchen towels, they're going to be used, ow, stab myself. They're going to be used roughly. All right, so I think this is the last, yep, we're fighting with it now. Come on, there we go. One last time through. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie this in a knot. Wait till you see the soap I found to go with this. It's perfect. Perfect. All right. Cinch that off. We got the button. Ta-da. Now, if you want to use thread to sew your button on, absolutely. However you feel confident enough that your button is going to stay on. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to set this down. And now I'm going to make the scrubby. I don't know what happened to my voice there, but I'm going to make the scrubby, and I'm going to make the smaller pot holder or hot plate, whatever you use it for. So stay tuned. I will be back. All right, so I'm just finishing up the scrubby, and I actually had to dig in my stash for a few different colors. So I've got the blue. I've got the blue and white. I've got the purple. And I got the black. So the scrubby is quite, well, it actually matches perfect. So that's pretty cool. All right, let me snip this off, and I'm going to show you the finished set. And I'm going to show you the soap I found for it. Okay, so here's the official towel using the moss stitch. Straighten that out. Came out really nice. And then here's the little hot plate, coaster, whatever you want to use it for. Actually use mine as a dishcloth, but. And then here is the scrubby that matches perfectly with the colors. And there we have it. Now, you ready? Ah, perfect. Mahogany apple. And there you go. The black, well, it's gray to go with the black. And there you go. That is day 5 of the Santa Cloth, sorry, my brain's going crazy, the Santa Cloth Challenge. Again, every single day there's going to be a new set with a new stitch and a new color. So there you go. This is day 5. I hope you're enjoying this. Take a look at all of my other videos, and you can see all of them that are done. I haven't hung up this one yet. This was yesterday's challenge. So there we go. Day 5, and we are on a roll. We haven't missed one yet, and I hope you will join me tomorrow morning, Coffee with Kim, live 8:30 Eastern, and we will draw day 6, okay? I'm going to go take a nap because I've been up doing this way too long, as you can tell. So I'm going to go take a nap, and I will see you tomorrow morning, I hope, on Coffee with Kim. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see you tomorrow.